I'm ready. I'm ready. Expose me to the world, God. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ari, and we are back with another video. Today we're gonna discuss this little problem that I've been dealing with for a long time, but I'm just not realizing that I'm actually dealing with this issue, and it's kind of weird, but I know that a lot of people experience this. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about my issues, okay? Okay, I realized that I have this issue, right? And the issue is the fear of being seen. I think I mentioned that in the last video, but the fear of being seen. And like I stated before, it's not the fear of being seen in person, because look at this face and this body is T2. It ain't that, but it is the fear of being seen on social media. I feel like that is something that I struggle with, and it's like a what is like a contradiction, because like I have this fear, not knowing I have this fear of being seen on social media, but I also want to be a content creator. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't align. Now, what that looks like for me is that I nitpick everything I post. Like I was telling y'all before, like I'm overanalyzing, overthinking it. Looking for any type of imperfection. If it's one imperfection, I'm talking about if it's one small little minute thing, I will delete the whole thing, and I will watch it over and over and over and over again to make sure I like it. And y'all, it's just a very stressful thing. Like, I don't just post freely, and I think that's because society has this aesthetically pleasing type of vibe going on, and it has programmed me over the years that like if I don't post perfection, like the perfect filter, the perfect this, the perfect background, then I'm not gonna post at all. But I started to realize, as I've been walking with God and God has been revealing my purpose to me, I started to realize, like, dang, like that's really standing in the way of me posting content. If I'm waiting to get a better background, what I'm going to be doing in the meantime, I'm not going to be posting. Yesterday, I told myself, I'm like, okay, I'm finna post. I don't care. I'm gonna post whatever I want, as much as I want. I'm not gonna look at the views. I'm not gonna look at the comments. I'm not gonna look at none of that, because there was another thing that that discouraged me, was me looking at my YouTube views on my channel. I'm like, bro, this really is a really great channel, like, especially for people who don't care about not being perfect. People who don't care, I'm not gonna say don't care about their image, but who is being real about who's being unapologetic about their image. You feel what I'm saying? Or unapologetic about things that they've been through. It's okay that I haven't had a straight line through life. You feel what I'm saying? So I had told myself, like, I'm just gonna start posting. I'm not about to be looking at the views, stressing over the views. I'm just gonna post because this is something that I actually like doing. It's just, I've been doing it for so long. I'm just like, when am I going to get the recognition that I deserve? Because I'm thinking to myself, like, once I get the recognition that I deserve, I can afford to do all these things to look aesthetically pleasing. But God was like, I don't want you to be aesthetically pleasing. I didn't make you to fit in. I made you to stand out. So show them the bad, show them the struggle, show them the come up. And he been telling me that since the first video y'all gonna see on this channel, because I deleted a lot of videos and rebranded multiple times, like I told y'all. How I'm going to overcome that is that I'm just gonna start posting. I don't care how many views. I don't care. I haven't even been like checking my views on YouTube and none of that. I'm just gonna post and get off. You feel what I'm saying? And then eventually everything gonna blow. You feel me? Because I believe it. So then I was struggling with another thing too. I was like, okay, I got this trauma series on my channel, right? And I'm like, I'm being very, 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 very vulnerable on this channel. Like, very vulnerable. I'm sharing like the deepest, darkest things that I've ever experienced in life. I'm showing y'all like the process of me losing my house. Like, I vlogged all of that, and it's still on my channel. And I did that. Oh my god, y'all see me going through depression. I call it I don't know if it was depression, but I would say it was depression because I was really in the dark side of my life, but I wasn't focusing on that. I was focusing on the good versus the negative. So I was fighting depression, I would say. And all of those videos are still on my channel. And then I just started thinking about, like, okay, so when my channel blows up, all these people are going to be able to judge the hardest parts of my life. And I asked myself, I said, how are you going to feel about people having their opinions about the things that you're sharing on your channel? And you know what I told myself? Before, I would have been like, oh, delete, delete, delete. Somebody, if I got too many negative comments, delete, 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 delete. But no, I will not delete. I refuse to delete because I'm unapologetically me. I'm living in my truth. These are my actual life experiences, and somebody, a group of people out there is going to be able to relate to me. And even just down to my name, unapologetically Ari, God gave me that name. Like, God gave me that name, and he gave me that name first, and then he told me to film my, oh yeah, I'm getting chills, Lord, oh God. Then he told me to film that trauma series and expose all my trauma. And I think the reason why he told me that is because as I was still going through life, those things still bothered me. Even though I'll say I acknowledged what I went through, I don't think I accepted it until I put those videos out. So it was a double whammy. Like, me putting out those videos helped me release what I was going through. But I know also it's more common than not of those same things happening to men and women, and people don't talk about it. And God, of course, elected me to be the one to talk about it, which is super scary. Like, it's so scary, y'all. It is so scary. Like, it's so scary. But I have faith in God, and I have faith in the Lord, and I know that this path that he got me on is just a big old testimony. So after I filmed the trauma series, I started basically sitting down and telling y'all the shit I was going through. Like, right then and there, in real time, telling y'all the things, all the challenges, all of my life was turned upside down during that time, y'all. Like, that was the worst period of my life. I lost everything except my sanity, and I was this close from losing my sanity and my mind. I'm telling y'all, like, I was this close. Let me, when I lost my car, baby, I don't even know what would have happened. I would have gave up. I know that though, for a fact. I would have gave up. I would have gave up. And I told God that too. I told God that. Okay. And I think he listened, because I still got my car. But so then I started making those type of videos, and that was just, that's as authentic as it can get. That is as authentic, because people will tell you like, oh, I went through this and that, but being able to see it in real time, they just hit so different. Like, people gonna look at my channel and be like, dang, like, she really went through all of that and she still kept going. And I'm just happy that I had faith in the Lord to keep going, because after that, life started to get a little bit easier. It's like a little bit easier. I ended up getting a job, which I needed income because every month I was stressing about how my bills were gonna get paid. And I just say during that time my car note was paid, my phone bill was paid, and my daughter had everything she needed. I didn't care about myself. My daughter had everything she needed. So yeah. And then when I started working, I started, you know, being able to do more for myself, like buy myself my favorite meal. It was the little things to me, baby. God made me appreciate the little things. I was able to buy a combo. I was able to go and get a pedicure. I was able to go get my nails done. I was able to go, you know, over time I was able to buy me some new clothes. I was able to do things that I was not able to do just a few months ago. So now I feel like I'm in a stage where it's so yeah, it's so super exciting, because it's just like I've changed so much internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, that now I feel like God, I feel like God is finna shower me in blessings. Like, y'all gonna see me on a screen near you. Like, I really just feel it. It's like it's right there. It's at arm's reach. Like, y'all, I could literally feel it. Like, I could literally feel God preparing me. Like, he been telling me little things like, okay, you need to switch up your wardrobe. Come look and go on Pinterest, find you some ideas, and then make you some carts, and we're gonna see how much everything gonna cost, and then we're gonna dibble and dabble every month to see, you know, how much money we can allocate out of each check to go with what. Like my job, like I'm gonna put you on the less stressful side of your job, so you'll be able to film on your lunch breaks. Oh, excuse me, film on your lunch breaks like you're doing now, so you can keep being consistent and not saying, oh, I'm tired and drained and all of that. You got the energy to go ahead and film on your lunch breaks. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then now with all of that being said, everything is working all at one time. Now I'm behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm getting chills. I'm behind the scenes. I'm gonna set these opportunities up for you. You gonna get this opportunity, this opportunity, this opportunity. It ain't nothing but opportunities because you stayed faithful. You did exactly what I told you to do. And even though you didn't know why, y'all, even though you couldn't see why, even though you couldn't see why I was telling you to do this, and you took a big risk because you exposed yourself, and you exposed yourself to all your traumas, and you dealt with all of that alone. You went through a breakup, you lost everything, but you still woke up every day and had faith that all of this was for a reason. You just kept going. Y'all, I know that it is coming. I don't know when. I just know that I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do, which is showing up on my YouTube channel, and the ones that get it, oh, they get it. The ones that is in the situation I was in last year, who don't know why all these bad, quote unquote, bad things are happening. Everything's being taken away from you. Let me tell you something. You ain't lose nothing that you was supposed to have. God has been purging you. It was things about yourself that God needed you to change. It was people around you that God knew could not be around when he gave you this opportunity of a lifetime. God knew with the mindset that you had that you was gonna fumble the blessing and the calling that he had over your life. So he had to do that in order for you to appreciate and get him the honor and get him the praise and to trust him. He had to do that. And when everything is said and done, when you reap your harvest that you worked hard to get, it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. And I just want to say, keep going. I did not expect to cry in this video, but I just gotta say thank you, God, for believing in me. Thank you, God, for trusting me to deliver your message. Thank you, God, for carrying me through the storm. Thank you, God, for walking me through the forest, even though I could not see where I was going. I was just walking blindfolded with you holding my hand. And it is just, yes, it's the hardest thing I ever went through in my life, but it's just so beautiful how God works. And I just thank you, God, for choosing me. And I thank you, God, for talking to me. I thank you, God, for being the listening ear for me. And God, I just want to tell you that I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Expose me to the world, God. Expose me to the world, because I know my channel is going to help so many people. I also want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you for watching my content. Thank you in advance for liking my video, commenting, and sharing my content, because that helps me get in the algorithm, and that also helps me be able to reach more people who need to hear this, because you never know what people are going through. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I am not sorry for getting emotional, because that was God moving through me. So I'm never apologizing for that. I'm unapologetic as okay. Whew. Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm still crying, Lord. Okay, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Peace and love. Mwah.